Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. Now look at the top stories. NCP reiterates demand for CBI inquiry in drug nexus case. Says interrogate politicians taking haftas. NCP Workers' Convention on September 5th. Swine flu raising ugly head. 69 cases detected in a year. Health authorities on toes. Early detection and prompt treatment is the best remedy. Karnataka's multi-crore mining scam roots in Goa. Karnataka Lokyukta to soon approach Goa government for investigations. Torla Gut likely to experience major landslides in coming days. Wildlife experts say save it before situation goes beyond control. And Parent Teachers Association demand to defer the grading system for 12th. Say implement new system after consultation but not this year. And now the news in detail. NCP has once again stressed for a CBI inquiry into the police drug mafia nexus case. NCP State Chief Spokesperson Trojan De Mello has asked the Home Minister to interrogate the politicians allegedly taking haftas from the drug lords. NCP will organize its party workers' convention at MAPSA on 5th of September.
NCP State Chief Spokesperson Trojan De Mello, while addressing the media, said Home Minister's allegation of politicians receiving haftas from the drug lords is very serious and needs to be investigated.
The latest charge of the Home Minister that the politicians are being paid haftas to protect the drug lords is a very serious allegation. It is pertinent to note that though the Home Minister had made this serious allegation, not a single politician has been interrogated or questioned by the present investigating agency. Is he trying to pass a message that there is somebody above him who is interfering in the investigation? But the charge has come from him that politicians are receiving haftas to protect the drug lords. And yet nobody is investigated. Therefore, to have a fair and impartial inquiry, the police cannot investigate the police. The seriousness is that this nexus could have a link with terrorists, because it is well known that money laundered to drugs very often is used for terror activities.
NCP wants CM to intervene and hand over the case to the CBI.
The Chief Minister should intervene and hand over this investigation to the CBI or any national investigating agency. Another important factor that will have to be investigated now, if the drugs has gone missing, whether the state armory under the police custody is intact. There is so much of illegal weapons around the state. Has it gone from the police armory? How do we know this?
NCP will hold its workers' convention at MAPSA on September 5th.
The party has also taken a decision to hold a party workers' convention at MAPSA on 5th September. We have decided to extend an invitation to a minister from Maharashtra to guide the convention.
A reporter from Panji, Laukik Shilkar, with video journalist Ravindra Dalvi.
Swine flu is raising its ugly head once again. Recently, 2 more patients from Vasco and Ponda are tested positive of H1N1 influenza. This year, 69 cases are detected in the state. State epidemiologist Dr. Jose Dissa says early detection and prompt treatment is the only solution to control swine flu.
Swine flu is on rise in the state. People travelling in and out of the state are carrying the influenza as the whole country is under the threat of swine flu. Dr. Jose Dissa says that people suffering from flu-like symptoms persisting for more than 4 to 5 days should consult a doctor in the nearest health center. Few symptoms of swine flu are continuous coughing, sneezing, diarrhea, fever and sore throat.
When it comes to the early detection and prompt treatment, that is very important. What is very important is early detection and prompt treatment. So what we request the parents, that whenever there is any person suffering in the family, or maybe the child, maybe the adult, they should take the help of the health facility which is available in the government sector. If the patient doesn't respond to the treatment by 4 to 5 days, then immediately we start the antiviral drugs.
It is reported that since June 2009 to June 2010, 59 cases of H1N1 influenza are detected. Most of the visitors, around 21, have travelled abroad and out of the state. 28 cases are detected in South Goa. In Murgaon, 11. In Kepe, 3. In North Goa, around 13 are from Tiswadi, Ponda, 3. And in Bicholi, 1. Last year, in 2009, June, 1 patient was detected. In July, 5 patients. August, 20, which is the highest number in the year. September recorded 11. October, 5. November, 6. And in December, 4 patients. This year, in 2010, January, 1 patient was suspected with H1N1. February, nil. March, 1. April, nil. May, 1. June, nil. And in July, 3 patients. Till 8th August, 6 cases are detected in Goa. All the schools and institutions are informed to take all the precautionary measures to avoid the spreading of H1N1 influenza. Our reporter in Madgaon, Ramesh Naik Raut.
The ugly mining scam in Karnataka has its roots in Goa too. Karnataka Lok Yukta will soon approach the governments of Goa to probe the multi-crore scam. The Karnataka government has given a go-ahead for the Lok Yukta to approach the Goa and Andhra Pradesh government for investigation of the scam.
The Karnataka State Congress Party unit is demanding a CBI probe into the mining scam. Andhra government has already sought a CBI probe into the mining irregularities. The Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yedurappa has already clamped down on the export of iron ore from state ports. Goa state and the local mining industry is feeling the hit of this export ban. Ore transporter and Kursade MLA Sham Satardekar spoke to Prudent on the situation.
काही एक लोकांक लागून इलिगल मायनिंग जालें म्हणून टोटल बॅन करप एक्सपोर्ट हें बरोबर न्ही. गव्हर्मेंटान हातूंत कितें तरी रिविजन करप आनी एक्सपोर्ट जाय कर्नाटका गव्हर्मेंटान आनी एक्सपोर्ट ओरिएंटेशनाचें आयज कितें 65,000 क्रोर्साचें अफरातफर जालें म्हणटात ते. हो बोवा जावपा फाटल्यान तांगेले जे इलेक्टेड मेंबर्स आसा ते डायरेक्टली इनवॉल्वमेंट इनडायरेक्टली इनवॉल्वमेंट अशें करून दाखोवन ते आवाज करतात. आनी ते दृश्टिकोन जर खरो आसत जाल्यार दोग तीग जाणां लागून जर बाकीचे जे ताजेर डायरेक्टली डिपेंड आसा तांचेय बी विचार करप गव्हर्मेंटाची चड एक खबरदारीचो उपाय असो म्हणून.
Speaking to media, Lokayukta Justice N. Santosh Hegde said he is expecting the cooperation from both the neighbouring states. Lokayukta Hegde says it should not be a problem in getting necessary permissions to inspect the ports at AP and Goa to unearth data on the iron ore produced from Karnataka and its export. I will approach the union government if the cooperation is found wanting. I have already decided to take the help from income tax and RBI officers. However, the question of seeking CBI help would raise only after exhausting all the options. Illegal mining and export evading the royalty has become the menace in Goa's mining sector too. The volume is around 1,600 crore rupees in last 3 years. Unearthing the export scam in Karnataka will likely expose the flaws in the ore transportation in Goa and the export system on the Mormugaon port. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.